like her daughter and everything.
Yep.
Tell it already.
He hit so hard it knocked the bear down. Now you know that bear just fell off.
Put this in the refrigerator. What is that? The grease.
That's mine. You do that. You put empty boxes and shit back in the fridge. Yes, you do.
The only why I do it so you can grab it.
Mommy, you always do that. I'll go grab the toaster strudel box empty. I'm like, man, he just needs
It's the loud pad that
I'm gonna get so angry.
I gotta roll this. You know.
You still ain't gonna do shit.
Oh, that's
Somebody got a veteran there to do it for.
Is that my charger one? You gotta wait to go to the bathroom? Or you
I give it all I got.
Slack.
Walk inside the top. Take your higher, that's a god.
I don't like how they do this shit, man. Like, oh my.
Take your higher, that's a god. Never stopping, that's a loss. Always winning, never lost. GPS never lost. GPS never lost. Who do it better than me? Vision on 2020. VVS could be. Determination, laser focus. Banging all they taking notice, taking notice.
I know, right? It does look really good, though.
Did you see it, Monty?
Alright. There you go. Yeah. I should sell that Patrick phone.
Here. Hayden! Look at me. Pick up. You can talk to your dad. I don't care. Pick it up. You get motherfucking loud. You ain't getting shit. Here. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be crying. Here, you want this? Hold up.
What happened?
Sorry, Grandma.
Where you want in?
Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna do when you grow up? Naturally, I chose that. Competition never matched. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your stop. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard. On the job, see that. My hit is real good. need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
Boss is up there. Boss doing my grandma's house. Look.
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the
Once you get them to a certain extent, you can just 30 points above. Unless you get that hard. Like you said, you use 13,000, you can use 13. Or then you can use what you call it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, now you that.
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Wonder how much is it?
Hey, then why are you dancing? I thought he was dancing because you was dancing. He just started shaking his little sides. Hey, then.
Oh, yeah. I do got to pose. Why are y'all doing?
Come on, man. Sit down.
Come over here, okay? Come here. Come here. Bring your cup to me. Bring me your cup. Thank you. Pick them up. If you're not going to eat them, then throw them away. Pick this one up.
But he put me on. He put me on. I know what it Fuck, I forgot about that. Nigga, I got one.
Green cardboard.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
You got to pronounce it. About 70s.
Hey, so I wonder if I can upgrade him to 81 or not. Nah, he goes past. Just 81. I forgot I had this.
Hey, Mom. My phone needs a little charge. Can you give it to me? I need to ask for Stop.
I got a little nice spot, man. But I see what's fun, This is the middle linebacker I want.
Look.
Like, what's he doing?
Oh,
18
good night.
right there. 18 bands.
Good night. Close your eyes.
Hardcore. Voice. I need
Hey.
18. That's what I want. The reason I want him. Look at the speed.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, no opposition, man. On that lane switching, this is what the game is in. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Why is this like closed?
I don't ask you where he's.
Hayden, get back in here. Get back in here. See the dog?
Are you they got you. How much? Trying to get in. Alright, I did that quick what? Then it's for 20 bands? Yeah. That's the sound of the kicker.
Monty, get him.
Stop! Take it to your mom.
I said, how's the money getting off? And I ain't even playing it. Get the bread. And I'm sitting here like,
Thank you, baby.
I'm about to start oxygen.
Plus, you gotta have that right price range too. At first, I was trying to look at like 25,000.
You know, I'm trying to let the kicker go for 40 bands, and nobody even did it. So when I seen that they got the kicker I had for 12, I dropped it down to 8.
You gotta watch the stock. You know what I mean? That's why I said it's like if you would have got that boy guy for 300, the stock would go down.
I can't get in. They won't let me get on right now, so I had to go. You want to get that much straight up for me? You sell them yet? So you know the next person I'm gonna go ahead for it. $50 wins.
People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case.
That's all lie, man.
I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my age. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to work for the Jakes. On the road, this was crazy. I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, problems let me one up and up is magic. With the gang, we won't know they kick it tragic. All we got, we gon' let you.
See, I ain't gonna try to go get that gym brand new.
Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and did it? In the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, boy, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality.
Come on, little homie. Don't fall.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the 50, it's long. Green with a catch left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
I'm playing online, but it just keep throwing me out. After we get Marcus Strahan, I'm going back.
Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket?
But you see that flow with
the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Throwing is Manning. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts.
Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going?
No, they don't count.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get the 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. On first down, Love over the middle of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Off of play action, Love. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Luck on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. from 13 yards out. And the Colts add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Dawson.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Man, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now, can't he?
Yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken with the defense will give him.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On the return, it's White. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Andrew Luck and the rest of the Colts offense ready to take over. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team. It gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Switch.
What are you doing?
Here's Luck.
You better not be taking that out.
He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and 1. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head-scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Fielded at the 33. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away. So
they coughed it up. And the Colts pick it up. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before. And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. You've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Throwing his line. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught at the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Dude, you got to get your ass kicked already. Like that.
Now a first down throw. Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck.
You want to go?
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The long touchdown pass gives him 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So 2 quarters down, we now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. New York set to take the field. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing again on second down. Madden, a gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 62 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
12 yards there and a first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Dancing to his left.
All right, I let me tell.
Check up,
The ball comes out.
What? I wasn't down?
Well, that's the down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him.
Oh, I was
Sometimes
down.
even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route.
38.
And will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Rosas good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try to close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now on 2nd and 13. Luck. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll run. This is Kamara. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Manning and the Giants down by 2 touchdowns. Just over a minute 40 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in-route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Manning.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one. Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing now, Luck. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. They'll run it with Kamara, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6.
I got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late. Not necessary, but this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in, have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room.
But that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. One final try now from Manning. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time is run out on this ball game. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated.
Oh, you gonna help me cook? He went and got out of the shelf. What you gonna do with that?
Trying to cook?
What you gonna do with that? Can I have it back? Can I cook with it?
Give it to her.
I don't need it. Yeah, see, you hurt yourself already. I didn't want to hit nobody else with it either. Oh, wait a minute.
sure where you got it.
Oh.
I give it all I got. I don't know if this is good. Walk inside the top. I'm gonna get it. So you have it.
The next person. Trying to catch short swing.
Can't use my
So
same.
if you get this, then how do you get your wrestling?
Hey, look, nigga. What he say? Come here. Hey. Look at my fingers.
Please.
You gonna bully me? Yeah. I didn't get any deal money. What?
Yeah, he's 76. Working in the middle.
Still 45 cents.
Huh?
Do you have to get a card for it?
Watch out, 45 nigga. I don't know where it came from.
Hit him! You're supposed to beat him up when you do that.
You need those hands for me.
Come here. You ain't gotta fight him now. Hey, Nick. Throw those away. Throw them away. Throw it away. Hey, ow, that hurt. Hey, go throw it away. Please, go throw it away. Go throw it away from me. Go throw it away.
You alright?
You're right.
Oh.
Brandon Gardner and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast
Now we got
booth. And
somebody.
partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Ain't it?
defensive backs in there didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you take a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
That was 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play. I mean, officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he's got Fitzgerald. There goes Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. 43 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Move.
This fielded at the 2.
Ain't nothing down there.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Go over there.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, here's Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Flush to his right. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. And they rattle off a big one. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. If he comes back to the line, we better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space.
And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever.
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 74 yards. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Get your ass over here.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You're not going outside. Taking you outside.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, you're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. The best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 42 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Out of the gun, Locke. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets them into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the second down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A handoff to Barkley. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from the back and forth first half that we've seen. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting back into the game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Rodgers been power running. They decided to turn loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
That's caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst, 26 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
It's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to be.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get
under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Henry Anderson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Sit down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Luck now to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now Rodgers. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers going to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his man on the comebacker. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lutz puts this one through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. A shotgun snap for Luck. They'll roll him out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Luck. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And now it's 2nd down. Now it's Luck. Over the middle to Beckham. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Off of play action. Luck. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts able to get this back with it, a touchdown. Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. White now to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. Room to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara, 61 yards. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happening?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed. And a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 7 and 10 from the 22. Here's one.
expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 23 yards the pickup there. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Bravo!
After the interception, it's long. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Luck now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. The 20. 10, and they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alvin Kamara, 54 yards, and the Colts are able to grow their lead. Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a 1-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I'm all right.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Stop hitting me, noob. Oh, you don't kick, mommy. You can't kick mommy, okay? You can fight all that.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
You're going to have to call a timeout, player.
Fourth quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Colts add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex.
Did I just come back from 14?
Let them run it in. They did.
14 down.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Keeps good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
And he couldn't do nothing. Put them 4 quarters out there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
We just want to keep him up so he can get hit.
Just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. To the right and complete to Galladay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Throw it away.
Here's Rodgers.
Okay,
to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll cross over out of bounds.
You have all that,
At the 25.
Once you get that 20
yards combined on those last 2 plays.
man.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score to go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later.
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow that because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
fourth down run.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yep, that clock all the way down.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So locked down to a knee, and that ought to be the
No, Hayden, don't throw your cup away. No.
But Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
It was looking dim though, wasn't it, though? Me at first, wasn't it?
They can't help but feel great about it.
I was telling myself,
Throw it away.
I was telling myself, he's got a two picks.
They can
No, because you won't drink it.
That's
Throw it away, Hayden.
after that.
Throw it away.
Whatever you call run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Ooh, thank you.
That's crazy.
Big boy.
Look at the first 2 quarters, like he should have beat me.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis.
Hey, that was
the rest of our
even.
crew. I'm
Even
Brandon
passing,
Gaudin. This has
rushing
been a
down there.
presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com.
That was a battle.
The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
My mom does that too. She can never get it.
Or test.
Ah.
My running back and offensive line, they got hot.
Well, she had that.
You know what? Damn, do I gotta win all these to get?
That's smart.
Oh,
That's a little mama.
I got the same line. Hello? Oh shit, sir, playing this game. Shit, gotta play. But you come close.
I was gonna say he shouldn't go to the oven because he knows it's hot, but because he knows it's hot, so he shouldn't. Because at home he just watches. I don't know. No, it's okay because some kids will go straight to it. Like, how you doing that?
conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the sake, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet. We ain't gon' run, no, we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Love's my dogs, they by my side. And we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we gon' hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Love's my dogs, they by my side. And we gon' ride till we die.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Oh, this way.
And I
That's
gotta
40
win
or
no matter
30.
what. Fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt.
This 51.
Yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for?
51
Check the stats up. You can
players
check the
for.
scoreboard. Check the stats. Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. Round on my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Huh?
He see you walk away and he
What?
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the board is my homie. There's so many miracles burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, well, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. I mean, like, nigga, you know what I'm about. I'm not. There's stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Give everyone chance. I'm not a guard. Go with the squad. Playing my part like from the born. Lose to the team. I put Jackson at hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies. I just want all of the goods to the ground. I'm worried about taking a couple of L's. Don't sit for me. Just don't kill for me. Just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together. Leave the bill for me like. And on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and take the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. And on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision of 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging all day long. They taking notes.
What's up?
Determination, laser focus. Waiting on they though they taking notice. Yeah.
Hey, be careful. Put your foot out of that, dude. You're gonna hurt your ankle.
All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
So who else can I hit with the 8?
Now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream reality, I'm going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn around, make you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights.
My hits like 83.
In a dream, now my music, they be blasting. For my son, he don't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes. All I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Up it's magic. Game, we ball out and make it tragic. All we got, we gon' let you
Mommy,
stuck in my ways.
then I do mine.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shorty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried too straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the jakes. On the road, it was crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me Went up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out and can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me?
That's a no-no. What did I just say? Look at me. Look. Mommy.
Stop!
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Well, I'm gonna let my cousin take over. So you want lunch?
Did it let you ever get back on there and play those games after you won those scores?
What?
Oh, I just won one.
So you got 5 now?